Okay, so if you are a main contractor or a subcontractor and you're absolutely swimming in drawings and detail, reach out to the team at Web because there's actually several ways that we can help cut through the complexity and bring all of that information you've been given together in one single source of truth. So sometimes you will have received structural models or architectural models, but don't have a good way to navigate through them, see inside what's under roofs, what's behind walls. Well, when we start the process of estimating material quantification in 3D using our VDC approach, the first thing we're going to do is get those models from the architect, from the structural engineer, and we're going to break them down into different layers so we can navigate through the models easier. Now, we can actually share these with our clients online via a browser, so you don't need any specialist software. And just as I'm clicking through the scenes to turn on and off what's visible to you, in this case, turning on linings, turn that back off to see the structural timber frame underneath, all the way back down to just slab and structural steel. Those scenes are accessible via your browser when we share that link. So as a first port of call, we can take your model or take the models from the project team and produce this version that you will find it much easier to navigate around. Now, next step from there is actually bringing in the PDF drawings. We cut them directly into the model and then we build in the geometry for carpentry, for instance, in this case, where you're no longer needing to look through 15, 20, 50 pages of drawings. You can identify and see all of those structural details brought together, how it ties in with the roof system, how it ties in with that core structure. So often with those structural IFC, you will just see structural steel, concrete, and the glulam timber frame in this case. Well, we can build in what's missing, what you see here, which we have structural timber walls, we have infill framing, partition wall framing, through into the structural roof framing. This project here has what appears on drawings to be a high level of complexity in the roof system, given the amount of layers that are required that we see here. But when we bring this together from the drawings into this one 3D location, it's very easy to digest and understand that information. And that's going to be really useful to your team to get an understanding of your labor hours. And of course, we're able to drag the material quantities out of these models as well. So you'll notice that every model includes the material actually on the object. So on the purlins here, we can see what timber that is. It's the same with the glulam that we have here. True even into the interior finishes, we can see what's rab, what's villa board, what's jib linings, and in some cases here we have kingspan shown as well. Okay, so at this point, we're able to help with the quantification of materials. We're able to help with the communication and the understanding of what's in the drawings by bringing it all together. And leading on from that then is the pricing. So we obviously are able to price against those material takeoffs and work through the likes of your labor schedules that are required. And of course, all of those quantities that you do get in the normal format, a PDF on Excel, those detailed schedule of quantities, but all the information in those documents are related directly back to the 3D models that we've created. So these aren't the architectural models, these aren't the structural models. By the time we've added in everything, such as what you see here, this becomes the 3D version of the schedule of quantities.